Alright, now your mom might not be able to tell the difference between these two games, but I sure as hell can.
Wow.
Welcome back, my name is Trip, and today let's compare two of the best shooter games to ever shooter game, Call of Duty and Battlefield. Now, most everyone should be familiar with these titles. If you're not, then why did you click on the video? Also, a couple disclaimers, we're not looking at specific games, we're looking at these series as a whole. And also, this should go without saying, but this is going to be an opinion-based video. But since it's my opinion, it is correct and should be taken as fact. Anyways, let's get that scoreboard up and let's get started. First up, we have fun/accessibility, which is a weird category because what game is more fun should probably just be the only category, right? But what I mean by this is, if you give your girlfriend the controller, is there a good chance she's going to enjoy it?
Get shit on!
And I think Call of Duty gets this point. Battlefield, there's a little bit more of a learning curve, and there's a lot more mechanics at play. Where in Call of Duty, I've seen my dad get a kill, so it's a little easier to have a good time in that game. So Call of Duty gets the point for being able to just be easier to learn. Next up, we have Realism. Now, if you've played both games, this one's a little obvious. Nobody in the history of war would ever use a sniper rifle in like a 40-meter long hallway. Nobody would do that. And I'm also pretty sure that most wars don't take place on paintball maps, or maps that look like they could be a paintball map. Battlefield is a large-scale combat, and during games, if you look around, it feels like you're almost in an actual war. So yeah, Battlefield's a little bit more realistic. Another important category, story mode. LOL, right? Because that's why we play these games. No, but a lot of people do enjoy the story modes of games like this. And Call of Duty has been the birthplace of some great memes. We have press F to pay respects. And the numbers, Mason, what do they mean?
God, just keep hearing the f***ing numbers.
And who could forget the controversy that was no Russian? Everybody's seen the screenshot, everybody knows what happens after it. Battlefield stories are intriguing, and again, a little more realistic, but I'd rather enjoy a good meme. And that's why I think I'm gonna give the point to Call of Duty. Another super important category is shooting. What game has better shooting? Battlefield feels a little heavier and more realistic maybe, aka harder for me to shoot at people. And Call of Duty holds your hand a little bit, but that's fine with me. Sometimes I'm scared and I want somebody to hold my hand when I'm crossing the road. So I'm gonna give the point for shooting to Call of Duty because it's a game after all, right? I wanna feel good about myself and my aim. I have to pee in the backyard because I struggle to make it in the toilet. So Call of Duty gets a point for having easier shooting. This next category is another no-brainer, and that is vehicles. And yeah, it's the game that's been allowing you to drive murder wagons for years now, Battlefield. Now I'm not saying that Call of Duty doesn't have vehicles or anything. There's a decent amount of vehicles in there and driving is fast and easy. But the specialization in Battlefield is great. I spent hours mastering jets in Battlefield 4 and I ended up being one of the top 1% jet pilots in the world. I know. I got laid a lot in high school because of that, right? Yeah, I'm just joking. Nobody wanted to bang me because of my jet skills. Anyways, point for Battlefield, of course. All right, another super important category, guns. And both games have a lot of guns. Good job on having all those guns. So you both get a point because I'm not taking the time to count them. God damn, I'm so good at YouTube, right? And for that, double points. Both games get a point. Good job on your guns. All right, let's take a look at graphics. Call of Duty has really nice graphics. That indoor night vision mission had me feeling like I was breaking into someone's home, like I often do. I like gaming and committing crimes. I don't know if I have to clarify this, but I'm not out there committing crime all the time, just to be safe. But despite how hard COD tries, Frostbite is a beast mode engine. Shit looks real. Particles, lens flares, textures, all that good stuff, it has it all, it really does. And that's kind of hard to top. I mean, look at this. So we're gonna give this point to Battlefield. This category is kind of overlooked, and that's audio. What game sounds better? And audio is very important. And the sounds of Battlefield, when you're surrounded by gunfire and explosions, it's like a sweet symphony of death. Sounds really good. Where Call of Duty, I never really got that notion, so Battlefield gets the point for having crispy, godlike audio. Now, these next points are pretty important. First, we're gonna look at online modes. What can you do online in the games? Call of Duty has some sick game modes. Gun game, just different guns every kill. It's just arms race from CSGO, but I still love it. They also have Warzone, super great time with the bros, and it's free. What's not to like about it? And then lastly, you have zombies, which is one of the coolest things they ever added to the game. Battlefield uses more real scenarios, which basically means that they're more boring scenarios, unfortunately. Because sometimes I want to run a match where both sides are using crossbows exclusively. This is war at its peak. This is combat at its peak. Point for Call of Duty. So now we have community. What game has a better community? Honestly, these are shooters, so both are extremely toxic and filled with
Rogue, send me your address. I will come to your house and I will you up. I will stab you in the neck with your dick. I will rip it off, sharpen that shit, and kill you.
a lot of psychopaths. I mean, Modern Warfare lobby jokes, right? What an original, funny joke, Modern Warfare lobbies. Battlefield, people try to work together.
You have got to be kidding me. If I could get a hold of you, you son of a bitch, I'd bash your head in the wall.
Try. Now, I almost gave COD the point for this because they have death comms, which is that 2 seconds where you can hear what the person you killed is saying.
This game is bullshit.
Which has given me a lot of laughs since they added it, but it's still a tie. I think people just need to be nice to each other. Both your communities suck. God damn it, why can't we all just be friends? All right, and now we have maps. Maps are a big deal in first-person shooters. Battlefield makes huge, expansive maps that can literally be destroyed. Like, if you don't like a building, you could shoot it with an RPG or run it over with a tank, and that building's gone. The building is no more. Fucking pancake that shit. They also have Levolution. Cool name, cool concept. Levolution means that the maps will change throughout the game. Like a skyscraper will fall over, making a new zone that wasn't even there before. Or a map will just flood halfway through, because f*** it, water's healthy. Drink more water. Now, all this is great, but Call of Duty has Nuketown, and it seems all their maps were designed to keep this particular flow. This makes the games fun and more balanced, in my opinion. Yeah, it's nice having a big map that Battlefield offers, but I kinda wanna learn the map so I can begin to be good at it. So because you can learn the peak points and the flow of the map easier in Call of Duty, and you can start to understand where you should be at what points in the game, I'm gonna give the point for maps to Call of Duty. I mean, Backlot, that is my childhood. And lastly, I want to mention progression, which is how good does it feel when you're leveling up. In Battlefield 4, it's pretty great watching all those bars fill up after a game. However, Prestige in Call of Duty was a straight up dick measuring contest. I remember being in 8th grade and judging myself solely on how much XP I had on that game. Prestige is love. Prestige is life. And because of this, Call of Duty gets this point as well. So, who wins? I honestly don't know. I didn't count. Because why would I? I love both of the games. Why the hell would I ever compare them? It's just dumb to compare them. And I will keep playing both of them for years to come. Anyways, that's the video. If you want, I will allow you to subscribe. And if you really like the channel, check out our merch, Patreon, and ExpressVPN deal. And as always, thanks for watching.
Wow, what a great video.